Well, good morning, everyone. I hope you all have enjoyed your last week of summer and are not dreading the upcoming start of school online too much. But we're closing out our devotionals for the week with the fifth chapter of the Gospel of John. And I'm going to be reading and engaging with the first 14 verses with you all. And again, it's my hope that you continue through the rest of the chapter on your own as we continue to know God better through the Bible together. So let's get started. Afterward, Jesus returned to Jerusalem for one of the Jewish holy days. Inside the city, near the sheep gate, was the pool of Bethesda, with 5 covered porches. Crowds of 6 people, blind, lame, or paralyzed, lay on the porches. One of the men lying there had been sick for 38 years. And when Jesus saw him and knew he had been ill for a long time, he asked him, "Would you like to get well?" "I can't, sir," the sick man said, "for I have no one to put me into the pool when the water bubbles up. Someone else always gets there ahead of me." Jesus told him, "Stand up, pick up your mat, and walk." Instantly the man was healed. He rolled up his sleeping mat and he began walking. But this miracle happened on the Sabbath, so the Jewish leaders objected. They said to the man who was cured, "You can't work on the Sabbath. The law doesn't allow you to carry that sleeping mat." But he replied, "The man who healed me told me, 'Pick up your mat and walk.'" "Who said such a thing as that?" they demanded. The man didn't know, for Jesus had disappeared into the crowd. But afterward, Jesus found him in the temple and told him, "Now you are well, so stop sinning, or something else worse may happen to you." Then the man went and told the Jewish leaders that it was Jesus who had healed him. So, after Jesus heals this man's inability to walk, he disappears. But later on, Jesus finds the man again and tells him, "Now you are well, so stop sinning, or something even worse may happen to you." All of Jesus' miracles had a purpose. They were never just to show off his power or to make people ooh and ah at him. One of the things that this passage tells us about God, about who he is, about what God is all about, is that he does what he does because he loves us, and he does not want the worst for us. Jesus healed the man to start the conversation between the suffering of not being able to walk and eternal suffering apart from God, the something worse that Jesus was talking about. He blessed the man, but then he challenged him in that just because he could now walk, that did not mean his life could be lived carefree. Then this fits along with what John has been writing about so far in regard to people. People struggle prioritizing, putting the right things in front of them and letting what is short term distract and take away from that which is long term. After all, the man must have been ecstatic about his ability to walk again, right? It was 38 years that he couldn't walk. He must have been so excited. But then Jesus confronts him right after the fact. The truth is, one day we will not be able to walk again. We won't. Just like when we were infants, there was a period of time where we could not walk. Walking is not something that lasts forever, and Jesus wanted the man to set his sights on eternity and the implication that eternity brings. So he encouraged him to reprioritize his life into stopping his sinful habits. He simply healed the man to introduce that very brief yet so important conversation. So what in your life right now takes most of your joy? What in your life right now do you get so excited about that actually won't last forever? What's the thing that distracts you from eternity? Recently, for me, the thing that has been distracting me the most is actually a character trait called efficiency. I place so much effort and so much thought into making sure that what I do works in the best way possible. I'm always looking to improve what I do, but as a result, I tend to focus on that too much and I forget about the purpose behind what I'm doing, what I'm trying to make effective. I forget about the purpose, which is exactly what Jesus was trying to get at with the lame man. We need to choose to focus on the things that have lasting purpose over the things that don't, which is honestly so hard because we are people that crave instant satisfaction. We want the things that will make us happy, make us feel good, that will make us excited and ecstatic, like a man who can't walk being able to walk immediately. We want all of that stuff to happen right now, and we forget about the stuff that is going to happen forever. So those are my thoughts on the first section of John chapter 5. I hope you found them both helpful and challenging. I'm really excited to hear the insights that you guys have taken from your own reading over the past week. And we'll have a time for you to share those on Sunday. So really looking forward to that, and I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend.